The Shadows of Channel 7 ***. In the small, almost forgotten town of Eldridge Creek, a strange phenomenon had begun to unsettle its residents. The local television station, Channel 7, had recently become infamous for an odd occurrence. Everyone claimed that certain, unaired episodes of popular TV shows were being broadcast late at night, filling their screens with eerie whispers and spectral images. It was like some unholy communion between reality and the grim shadows that lingered just beyond their everyday lives. Teenagers Jake, Mia, and Sam, ever the curious misfits, decided to investigate the rumors during a weekend sleepover. Nestled in Jake's cluttered basement, surrounded by half-eaten bags of popcorn and crumpled energy drink cans, the trio tuned their old, flickering TV set to Channel 7. Their hearts raced with a mix of excitement and trepidation. They had armed themselves with blankets, flashlights, and a courage only young people could muster in foolish abundance. "Nothing to worry about, right?" Mia said with an awkward laugh, her confidence wavering as she found a comfortable spot among the scattered cushions. The moments ticked by, each passing minute shrouded in a growing unease. Finally, just after midnight, the screen crackled to life. Instead of the usual sitcom, an unnaturally distorted episode of a beloved sitcom played. The characters, usually vibrant and relatable, now wore ghostly faces, their laughter twisted into unsettling, slow echoes. There was something in their eyes, a dark void that made Jake flinch an inch closer to Mia. "Is it just me, or do they look different?" Sam whispered, his fingers gripping the edge of the sofa tightly. Within moments, the TV flickered again, and with it came a heavy, almost tangible silence that blanketed the room. The colors bled into one another, pooling shadows that seemed to crawl across the walls, ensnaring the audience in their murky grasp. The characters began to speak, but their dialogue twisted into garbled nonsensical sounds that reverberated ominously through the basement. "Turn it off! Turn it off!" Mia shouted suddenly, grabbing the remote, but Jake and Sam were frozen by the pull of the screen, their eyes glued to the bizarre spectacle unfolding before them. As the episode progressed, flashes of dark scenes interspersed the sitcom's dimming facade, revealing glimpses of twisted versions of their own town, of people they knew, and you could swear you heard whispers, like the echoes of lost souls pleading for help. The episode crossed over into a chaotic montage, disturbing images of the town, desolate streets stretching endlessly, shadowy figures lurking as if waiting for something dreadful to happen. Mia managed to break the spell, the remote was pressed, and the chaos vanished abruptly. The screen returned to static, a low hum filling the silence in their wake. Breathing heavily, they exchanged terrified glances, each of them knowing their experience was far from over. "I think we should," Jake started, but the TV crackled to life again without warning. This time, a shadowy figure slowly emerged on the screen, its form barely distinguishable from the static. It was them, or at least it looked like them, their faces twisted and distorted with an unnatural sneer. They spoke in unison, "You shouldn't have come here." Nausea rolled in Jake's stomach. Just as he was about to bolt for the stairs, a loud static-filled shriek echoed from the speakers, shaking the very foundation of the basement. Sam lunged for the power button, but it was too late. The screen faded to black, and the basement lights flickered violently, plunging them into darkness. "Run!" Jake shouted, and they all scrambled toward the stairs, but as they reached the bottom, the shadowy figures from the screen appeared in the room with them, their hollow eyes glinting. Mia yelled in horror as one seized her wrist, chilling her to the bone. The trio fought against the ghostly hands trying to pull them back. "It's a trap! It's all a trap!" Sam screamed, but the hands only tightened. With a surge of desperation, Mia threw her flashlight at the figure, and the glow momentarily illuminated their faces, wrong, warped, and shrieking silently in anguish. Suddenly, the basement doors burst open, revealing blinding light. The three teenagers broke free from the entities, tumbling out into the night, escaping into the fresh air that resembled freedom. What they didn't realize was that shadows lingered, waiting for the inevitable next cycle. They vowed never to return to Channel 7, but they couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched. Days turned into weeks, and the air of Eldridge Creek grew heavier, steeped in the aura of the unresolved terror. And so, the town fell into silence, waiting, holding its breath for the day when the shadows of Channel 7 would reach out again to weave their tales into the lives of unsuspecting viewers. The broadcasts of their sadistic whims were no mere fantasies, they were alive, biding their time as they awaited new audiences, waiting for someone to usher in the dark resonance of the unaired episodes, just like before.